Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope all of you are staying safe and doing well these days. So I came across a lot of students who were having numerous issues with concepts related to adjectives, nouns, pronouns, modals, verbs, voice, speech and so on. Keeping in view all these innumerable problems, I have decided to begin everything from the scratch, which means beginning everything from the beginning itself. So here I am with this first video, which is going to be completely devoted to these sentences. But before we begin, I think I should tell you what we would have learned at the end of this lecture. We will be covering what sentences are, the types of sentences, which will be followed by a short and an easy test at the end. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Whenever we speak or write, we use words. And normally, we use these words in groups. Alright, let us now examine a few examples here. Ansh learned French in school. The other one says, Krich is the best volleyball player in the town. From these two examples, what we can conclude is both of them are a group of words. And the second thing is both of them are giving some meaning. From this, we come to what exactly sentences are. A group of words which makes some sense is called a sentence. Or in other words, we can say that a group of words which is sequenced properly so as to convey some sense is called a sentence. I hope it was clear. Let us now move on to the types of sentences. There are 5 types of sentences. Well, a lot of books mention 4 also, but in order to keep each and every concept crystal clear, we will be explaining you all 5 here. The first one is assertive sentences. The second one, interrogative sentences, exclamatory sentences, imperative sentences, and optative sentences. Let us now understand assertive sentences in detail. Assertive sentences. Assertive sentences are also called declarative or statement sentences. So the next time you see declarative or statement somewhere, don't get confused. It's just assertive sentences only. So what are assertive sentences? Assertive sentences simply say, assert, or declare something about the subject of the sentence, which means that an assertive sentence gives us information about the subject of the sentence. Some examples here. Miss Manisha is the founder of M-Box. Now the subject here is Miss Manisha, and the information we are getting about Miss Manisha is that she is the founder of M-Box, and that is why it is an assertive sentence. Next sentence. Hamisu loves coding. Subject here is Hamisu, and the information we are getting about Hamisu is that he loves coding, and that is why again this sentence is also an assertive one. There are 2 types of assertive sentences. Let us now have a look at the 2. So the first type is affirmative or positive sentence. Affirmative or positive sentences have to do with the yes, as the name suggests, positive here. An example here says, Vaibhav loves football. So here the sentence is telling that yes, Vaibhav loves football. The second sentence here is Ananya is interested in maths. Again, it's a yes that Ananya is interested in maths. While on the other hand, these negative sentences are the exact opposite of positive sentences. As you can see here, it's a yes this side, while on this side, it's a no here. Alright, So the exact opposite here would be Weber does not love football. So no, Weber doesn't love football. The second sentence is Ananya is not interested in maths. Exact opposite. So these were the two types of assertive sentences, affirmative and negative sentences. Let us now move on to interrogative sentences. Do you want to be fluent in English? Do you also lack confidence while speaking in English? Well, do you think I've changed the topic? No, definitely not. I was just trying to explain you what interrogative sentences are. Come on, let's have a look here. Interrogative sentences ask something about the subject of the sentence. Like in assertive sentences, we used to get some information about the subject of the sentence. Here, we ask something about the subject of the sentence. The second thing is, they are also called as question sentences, alright? And they are always followed by a question mark at the end. So next time you see a sentence ending with a question mark, just make out that it is an interrogative sentence. Alright, let's have a look at some examples here. Are you paying attention here? Followed by a question mark. So this question is asking you, this is actually a question which asks you whether you are paying attention here or not. This is questioning the subject here. Alright? So this is an interrogative sentence. So the next sentence is, have you joined our Facebook group? Question mark. This is also a question. Well, that's a real question. If you haven't joined our English learning group, you should definitely join it for daily English updates. The link is given in the description box, but before that, complete this video. Now, interrogative sentences are further divided into two parts. Let us now have a look at the two types of interrogative sentences. WH question sentences and yes or no question sentences are the two types of interrogative sentences. WH question sentences can begin with what, when, who, whose, where, whom, and how. While on the other hand, yes or no questions use auxiliary verbs to put up the question. Do, did, does, have, had, has, is, am, are, would, could, should, can or may can be used to put up the questions which belong to the yes or no category of interrogative sentences. WH question sentences need a detailed answer to their questions like, what are you doing? I am teaching. Where are you going? I'm going to my college. Whose pen is this? This is my pen. Here we need a detailed answer, whereas here we need a yes or no to answer the question. Like, would you like to have a cup of coffee? Yes, I would like to have a cup of coffee. Yes, so here the yes is serving the purpose. Yes is answering that I would like to have a cup of coffee. Is she reading? No, she is not reading. So definitely you can witness here, yes or no are just enough for answering the question, but here you can't use yes or no to answer the question. Alright, I hope it was clear. Let us now move on to exclamatory sentences. We humans are emotional beings, and that is why we frequently need to express the strong feelings of joy, sorrow, pity, admiration, surprise, and anger. And that is when exclamatory sentences come into use. Exclamatory sentences are always followed by an exclamation mark at the end. Let us now have a look at some examples here. Cheers, we did it. This example is followed by an exclamation mark at the end, and it depicts the strong feel of joy. The second sentence. Alas, the dog is no more. This sentence depicts sorrow. that the dog is no more. The third sentence, what a team spirit. Again, it is followed by an exclamation mark. This sentence is indicative of admiration. The last and the fourth one here says, how stupid of you! Exclamation mark. This sentence indicates pity, and all of them are exclamatory sentences. So exclamatory sentences are those sentences which express these strong feelings of joy, sorrow, pity, admiration, surprise, or anger. There are two ways in which an exclamatory sentence can be formed. Let us now have a look at those two ways. The first one says, with the use of interjections. Now you must be wondering what interjections are. So interjection is a part of speech which reflects strong and sudden feelings. Like here, hurrah, bravo, oops, oh, damn, ah, and alas, and we have many more such examples. Now let us see how we can form an exclamatory sentence with the use of these interjections. Hurrah, we won the match. So this way we formed an exclamatory sentence with the use of this interjection. Now, bravo, you did it. Again, an exclamatory sentence has been formed here with the use of this interjection. Now, oops, it was my mistake. Exclamatory sentence formed with this interjection. On the other hand, we can also form exclamatory sentences with the use of some selected WH word. Not all the WH words, but some selective WH words like what and how. What a beautiful dress. It is an exclamatory sentence formed with this WH word. How dirty this place is. An exclamatory sentence again formed with this WH word. This way we can form exclamatory sentences with the use of interjections and WH words. Let us now move on to the fourth type of sentence which we have for you. Go and subscribe my channel. Please hit the like button also. Every English learner should watch English with Arshi. Do you think I have gone mad? No, definitely not. I was just trying to explain you what imperative sentences are. Let me repeat those three sentences. The first one said, go and subscribe my channel. This sentence indicated a command. The second one said, please hit the like button also. So this please here indicated a request. The third one said, every English learner should watch English with Arshi. So this was a suggestion or an advice. Now what are imperative sentences? Sentences which express command, request, or suggestions are called imperative sentences. Some more examples here. Please get me a glass of water. This is a request. The second one, shut the door properly. It is a command. The third one here says, you should write daily. It is a suggestion. So this was all about imperative sentences which have to do with a command, request, or a suggestion. Let us now move on to the fifth type of sentence, which is optative sentence. Optative sentences are those sentences which express a keen wish, prayer, or a curse. Optative sentences can be followed by an exclamatory mark or a full stop at the end. Generally, optative sentences begin with may or wish, but sometimes may remains hidden but is actually intended. Some examples here. May you live long. This sentence begins with may and it ends with an exclamatory mark. The second one, wish you a very happy birthday. This sentence begins with wish and ends with a full stop. The third one here says, may you be blessed with a baby girl. It begins with may and ends with an exclamatory mark. Fourth and the last one says, God bless you. It ends with an exclamatory mark. Actually, it is, may God bless you. As mentioned here, may sometimes remains hidden but is actually intended in a sentence. I hope optative sentences are clear now. Now it's the test time. Here we have a few sentences. All you need to do is to tell the category of the sentences that they belong to. So the first one says, he does not watch movies. So in this sentence, we are getting some information regarding our subject, and that is why it is an assertive sentence. Also, it is a negative one because we have a no here which says that he does not watch movies. So it is an assertive negative sentence. I hope you guessed it right. The second one, where is my backpack? Ending with a question mark. So this is an interrogative sentence which belongs to the WH category because it begins with where. Alright, the third one, don't litter the park. It is an order or a command, and that is why it is an imperative sentence. This one was an interrogative one, while this one was an assertive one. Now, well done, ending with an exclamation mark. So this is an exclamatory sentence because it is referring to an admiration. Alright, the last one. May you be successful in life. This sentence begins with may. It depicts an optative sentence because it begins with may and it is referring to a wish. Alright, I hope you guessed them right and let us know how much you scored out of 5. If you have any queries, you can let us know right in the comment box. Also, you can download the PDF to today's video which is given in the description box. And don't forget to catch up with us on Facebook and Instagram. See you in our next video. For the time being, take care. Bye-bye.